When I finished my A-levels, I got to go on this amazing trip. I went with a group of people to Poland to do a mission. So what that involved was going to teach some young people in Poland English and to also tell them about God and things in the Bible. I was really excited about this trip, but there was one downside, and that was that we were going to have to travel to Poland all the way on a coach, all 1,000 miles. So we set off early one morning. It was going to take 2 days. We had kind of a good first day, and then it got to the night time and people started going to sleep. I was drifting off, and then that horrible thing happened where you really, really need the toilet. So I peeled my friend's feet off of my legs and tiptoed to the coach toilet. They're tiny, tiny spaces. I locked myself in and did my business, and of course I washed my hands. I went to go out of the toilet and I pulled the handle down and nothing happened. I tried it again and nothing happened. For some reason, the door was locked. I started to have a little panic. So I used the handle a little bit more violently. Nothing was happening. I started to sweat. So I started banging on the door and shouting, "Hello!" Waited. No one came. So I started banging on the door even more ferociously, shouting, "Help! Help!" Nobody came. So without thinking, I decided to shimmy up the sides of the toilet. It's a very small space, using my arms and my legs so that it was above the handle. And I got my elbow and I banged it down really hard on the handle of the toilet door, and it flung wide open. I was free. Often, when we find ourselves in unexpected places, or we find ourselves stuck in a situation that we weren't planning for, we can find it difficult to make good choices. Now, in my example, I made a really bad choice because toilet handles are really gross and disgusting, and I ended up getting an infected elbow and having to have antibiotics for the next couple of weeks. There's some really great advice in the Bible for when we find ourselves stuck in unexpected and unplanned situations. It's from Romans 12 and verse 9 to 21. I'll read a few verses of it. It says, "Love must be completely sincere. Hate what is evil, hold on to what is good. Love one another warmly as Christian brothers and sisters, and be eager to show respect for one another. Work hard and do not be lazy. Serve the Lord with a heart full of devotion. Let your hope keep you joyful. Be patient in your troubles and pray at all times. Share belongings with your needy fellow Christians and open your homes." And further on down it says, "Do not let evil defeat you. Instead, conquer evil with good." Really great advice that when we are in difficult situations, to choose love and to make good choices. So how do we do that? Well, we have got a little activity suggestion for you that you could try out. So all you need to do is to grab something like a tin can, a used tin can from your recycling. It could be a jar or a pot or anything like that. And then you need to grab a piece of paper, and you need to rip your piece of paper into about 30 different bits. So you need to rip your piece of paper into about 30 different bits. When you've done that, grab a pen. And think of 30 different things that you could do, one for each day of a month, where you could choose to live well and you choose love. So that could be that you decide to tidy up something in your house to help out. It could be that day you decide to make someone laugh in your house. It could be that you look at the news and that you decide that you're going to pray for something. Or it could be that for that day you decide that you're not going to look at any news, just to help you chill out a bit. So write them on your bits of paper, fold them up and put them in your tin can. If you're feeling arty and crafty, then you could decorate your can too. Like so. And then you could put your can somewhere that you are going to see it every day. So that could be in the kitchen, it could be by your bed, or it could be by the toilet because we need to use the toilet every day. Then take one of your bits of paper out, have a read and have a go at what it says. If you fancy, you could take a picture of what you're doing and post it on social media and use the hashtag #LiveWellChooseLove.